Thanks for tuning in to another show reflection. Hit the thumbs up button. After this show, make sure to go to the home tab so you can check out the new merchandise that's dropping at the night. Peace reflections. You are over here with Sarabia. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button because you never know what video I'm here talking about, okay? And if you are already subscribed to my channel, then make sure you hit the notification bell because I jump in, I jump out. You know, I'm an intrusion reflection. My spaceship will pull up anytime. We'll fuck around, pull up at 3 o'clock, fuck around and pull up at 5 o'clock. You just never know with Sarita. Okay, so with that being said, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, depending on which platform you are on, whether you are on Rumble in the Jungle, TikTok, what's up, baby, and YouTube. We're about to get started. Now, in our last video, when we were reading the book, The Created, The Devil's Apprentice, with Malachi Reflection. Malachi have figured out that Lucifer is with this shit. He has figured out that Lucifer is about to rebel against the Most High. Okay, so Malachi has gotten on up out of there. But you know them fallen angels, they not finna give up without a fight because they don't take losses. Okay, they don't like taking losses. So with that being said, go ahead, get everything you need because yeah, we finna get into the story time. Okay. Peace reflection. So we are back. All right. So I hope y'all got everything you need because we're about to get into story time about these fallen angels. We are talking about the rebellion of Lucifer and how he even got this army together to rebel against the Most High. Reflection. Okay. So if you missed the intro, definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button if you haven't already. Now we are in chapter 17. Okay. We half the way through this book. All right. For anybody that's new to the crew, this is the book that I'm actually reading, or that we're reviewing over. It's called Created, The Devil's Apprentice by Gregory A. Rogers. Okay, so if you missed the last video, Malachi has got the whole arm. Malachi is within Lucifer's army, but he didn't know that Lucifer was about to rebel against the Most High. Reflection. So now everything, the veil has been lifted above, over Malachi's face, and he knows now that Lucifer and this army of angels that he got, they are trying to rebel against the Most High. Reflection. Keep in mind, if you are new to the crew and you haven't been following us when we've been reading this book, Lucifer has been trying to get Malachi for a very long time, okay? And he finally got him up under his wing, or so he thought he did. Okay. Now keep in mind, Malachi is an angel with a lot of influence in the heavens. Okay, we're in the upper heavens. All right. So Lucifer wanted him not for necessarily his skills, but for his influence to gather all the other angels to recruit to his army. Okay, so now the veil has been lifted over Malachi's eyes. Malachi thought it was his. Malachi thought Lucifer wanted him for his skills, but the whole time, no, 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 no. Lucifer had other plans for him. Okay, so we are about to get into chapter 17. All right. Now in chapter 17, the name of this chapter is the arms race. All right. And let me give you a verse from the Bible so you can go and you can reference to what's actually going on. Okay. It says, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly places." Now, this is from Ephesians 6th chapter and 12th verse. If I mispronounced that, my bad. Okay, so this is what this chapter is all about, reflection, okay? Now, keep in mind, remember I told you in chapter 15, because this is chapter 16. In chapter 15, Malachi has escaped from Lucifer's army, or so he thought. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's see how Lucifer is going to react to Malachi going back on his word. Okay, because Lucifer has already gave him the job of chief of staff, which a lot of the other angels in Lucifer's camp was like, listen, why do he get chief of staff? He ain't even qualified to be the chief of staff. What you doing, Lucifer? What you doing? Okay, so let's see. It says, he did what? Screamed Lucifer as he slammed his fist against the conference room table. All heads turned to see the bewildered angel delivering his report regarding Malachi's escape from Narchel. How did he manage to get away from the four of you? Nigel said Malachi spoke a blessing at him, and his whole body began to burn from within. He's still in agony. It seems there's nothing anyone can do to relieve this pain. That explains why Nigel couldn't stop him. What I want to know is why you couldn't stop them. After all, the four of you all had flaming swords. That guard with Malachi only had an iron one, and Malachi had no weapon at all until he somehow figured out this blessing thing. Now, keep in mind, reflection. In chapter 15, all of the fallen angels, they had went to the lake of fire, and they had, well, what we know is a volcano on this plane. They had went to this lake of fire, and they had built, they created flaming swords, okay? And the other angels, they have never seen anything like this. All right, so let's keep going. Spit it out. Well, according to Nigel, he was able to quickly defeat the guard in the first foray. When he arrived, though, Nigel was on the ground and out of the fight due to Malachi's use of this blessing. That's when the defeated guard reappeared. But when he did, he had a flaming sword as well. Aren't we the only ones with flaming swords? Where did he get one? So they trying to figure out, they said, hold on, only the fallen ones got flaming swords. But listen, Malachi, his friend over there, his other little friend, Angel, he fucked around and got a flaming sword. Now, where did he get one from, Lucifer? Tell me where he get it from, okay? It says, one of you must have dropped yours, and he picked it up. How could you be so careless? The guard grabbed the hilt of his sword. I have mine here, it wasn't me. Oh, quit defending your actions, screamed Lucifer. If you had done your job properly, those two traitors would be back here rather than going to, well, I would only imagine they're heading to Archangel Micheal office right now. Lucifer stood with his head bowed and both hands pressed firmly against the table. Lost in his thoughts, he quickly whispered, why is he running away? He accepted the position. He's already mine. I don't know, sir, answered the angel. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do now. Please, sir, what are your orders? Lucifer's hands clamped around the angel's neck as he barked. Was I speaking to you? Adromelech rushed forward, seizing Lucifer by the wrist. He pulled as hard as he could in desperate attempt to free the helpless warrior from the angel of light's powerful grip. Seeing his own director of operations opposing will turn Lucifer's anger into rage. And as he squeezed his fist even more tightly, no amount of effort on Adromelech's part could loosen his master's grip. The terrified angel eventually disappeared in the shower of sparks. No sooner had one of the angel's failures been disciplined than did another one's begin. Adromeles grasped as Lucifer's hand unexpectedly switched targets and pressed around his throat. Lucifer said, who you over here? So you must think you king and queen of the motherfucking jungle. Hold on now. If I want to grab this angel by the throat, I'm going to grab this angel by the throat. But since you want to come over here and be a hero, let me switch this over here to you, Adromeles. Keep in mind, Adromeles is in Lucifer's camp. That's one of Lucifer's, you get what I'm saying? They like this. Or so Adromeles thought. Let's keep it going. Lucifer said in a soft but seething voice, "How dare you oppose me, especially in front of the watchers? I will not allow anyone to steal my authority. Please, Lucifer, forgive." The more Adromeles begged for mercy, the more Lucifer's fingers began to cut in his throat. Finally, just before Adromeles' existence ended, Lucifer released his hold. Adromeles tugged at the collar of his shirt, desperately trying to draw in his next breath. For a moment, he couldn't decide what to say next. All he could picture in his mind was the warrior he tried to defend disappearing in a cloud of cinders. He thought that easy could have been me. He rattled in a hoarse voice, "Forgive me. Lead us. We will follow. I will follow. Your will be done." Lucifer thought for a moment, then threw his hands forward. As he did, the conference room table split down the middle, pointed upwards towards the ceiling, and then dropped downward, disappearing into the floor, at the same time spiraling up to take its place with a 10-foot tall, three-dimensional model of the 6 levels of heaven. When the model locked in place, it continued to spin, allowing Lucifer's audience to see a bird's eye view of each population center at Elohim's kingdom. Without saying a word, Lucifer began to touch the major cities. As he did, a holographic view of the city rose out of the larger model. Within each city, green and red lights moved about. Lucifer asked, "What do you see?" Micheal answered, "There are more than enough angels in the heavens to absorb the crown from Elohim." Lucifer frowned. "That's what you took away from what I just showed you?" Azamaliel stammered, "Looks like controlling those cities is the key to victory." So, cities where we reside, serve, and worship Elohim are the seat of power for a king whose sovereignty preceded the existence of such places. Are you really what I have to depend upon to take the throne from the king? Lucifer grabbed the closest empty chair and threw it against the wall, shattering it into pieces. So Lucifer like, "Listen, y'all better get y'all shit together, cause y'all can't even stop Malachi. If you can't stop Malachi and this other angel with a damn iron sword, how the fuck is we finna take over Elohim's kingdom? Listen, and y'all better get y'all shit together." I think that's what he was saying. I don't know, but I think so. Let's keep on reflection. It says, Sissamon cleared his throat. There were more green lights in those cities than red lights. Lucifer rushed at Scimitar, filling the angel with such fear that he nearly fell from his chair. Lucifer's hands grasped the crowding angel and pulled him into an embrace. Finally, an angel with wisdom. If the red lights represents those who hold to my ideas about elevating self, what do we need to do? Hesitantly, Scimitar whispered, "We need to convert a lot more angels over to your ideas and have them join our cause." Lucifer grabbed the angel's hand and rose it in the air. Adromelet, increase Scimitar's dominion in the new celestial order to come. In fact, take 1/3 of what I offer to Cal and Azal and give it to Scimitar. I shuddered at what will become of their dominions once this is all over. So he said, Lucifer said, "Shit, somebody over here using their head, baby. Somebody over here is thinking, Lucifer, he like a good thinker. He not finna give you all the answers. He wants you to think for self. Because keep in mind, this is the idea that he is putting among all the other fallen angels is to advance self. Okay, so let's keep on at the same time, but he's still trying to take over Elohim Kingdom. Now, let's listen. I'm just telling you. I'm just listening. Little piece, little piece. Let's keep going. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the follow button, depending on which platform you are on. It says, snickers rose from the audience as the groups hurled abusive taunts at the two unfortunate targets of Lucifer's ridicule. However, they abruptly ended when Lucifer shouted, "Why are you still here?" I offer you power and a position in exchange for an army. Does what you see in this room look like a big enough army to succeed? Did the red lights in that model look like enough? Watchers, go get me an army. Now, keep in mind, reflection, the watchers are with Lucifer. Like I keep telling people, when you speak of the watchers, those are the fallen angels as well. Okay, so Lucifer has ordered the watchers to go and recruit more angels because he feel like, listen, we don't got enough yet. Our army, it ain't strong like a rock. It ain't ready yet. Okay, we need some more angels. Malachi was supposed to recruit us more angels because keep in mind, Malachi had all the influence, but Malachi fled from Lucifer and the fallen angels. Let's keep going. Angels began scrambling for the exit and spirit leaping away from their seats. Moments later, only Lucifer and Andromeda remained. Lucifer grabbed his director of operations and demanded, now, as for you, give me summer sauce and Moloch now. Malachi and Corporal Joel stumbled to the outskirts of the administration district in the third heaven. Though they saw several groups of angels along the way, they simply couldn't tell if the angels were still loyal to Elohim or were part of Lucifer's rebellion. In their weakened state, they had to be sure before they approached any of them for help. So it's getting real on Malachi end. Keep in mind, Malachi has escaped from Lucifer and the fallen angels, and but he don't know. He don't know because Lucifer infiltrated so many of the other angels. Malachi just don't. He don't know who to go to. He don't know if they are still a part of Elohim's kingdom or they done fucked around and switch sides. He don't know if they done flip flopped on the reflection. Let's keep it going. It says, now, with only a few blocks between themselves and the direct flight portal to the fourth heaven, which exit closest to Michael's office, Malachi saw three angels who appeared to be leaving the district for home. Corporal, this could be our chance to finally get some help. What do you think? What would we do if they are a part of this rebellion with Lucifer? Are we in any condition at this point to fend off three rested followers of Lucifer? Probably not. But we aren't likely to make it all the way to Archangel's office on our own either. Malachi began to step out from their cover. As he raised his hand, Corporal Joel grabbed him from behind and pulled him back. What's wrong? Asked Malachi. Shh, watch. Corporal Joel whispered, holding a finger up to his mouth and pointing in the direction of the group of five angels, now approaching Malachi's group of potential allies. He said, shit, you better shut your ass up and get back over here, Malachi. Malachi all over here talking about, hold on, wait. Listen, I could need a little help. Baby, Corporal Joel said, you better get your ass back here because, listen, don't you see them fallen angels over there? It's about five of them. They finna go over here to who you over. We need to sit back and watch and shit. We gotta sit back and look and see, are they with the other side or are they with us? Keep in mind, Lucifer sent the fallen angels out to recruit more angels. Reflection shit. Malachi better sit his ass down and see what's going on before he gets to approaching these angels. Cause what was a friend yesterday could be a foe today. Reflection. Let's see now. It's a thin line between an angel and a fallen one. Listen, I just something like this. This hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, this get good. Now it says, shh, watch. Corporal Joel whispered, holding up a finger to his mouth and pointed in the direction of a group of five angels, now approaching Malachi's group of potential allies. At first, the gathering seemed friendly, with handshakes and all eight laughing. In just a few moments, however, the conversation became serious. Suddenly, the two parties began to argue. I wonder what's wrong, asked Malachi. Two guesses, replied Corporal Joel. There was no time to guess. Without warning, the five angels stepped back, pulling flaming swords from behind their backs, and rushed at the other three angels. While one spirit leaped away, two seemed so shocked by the aggression actions of the other group that they panicked and froze. Shit, reflection. What do you think going on over there? They didn't want to join the followers. That's what it sounded like. They pulled out they flaming swords and shit. What do you think is going on over there with these angels and the followers? Let's see. As the two begged for mercy, the five angels thrusted blades through them. One of them, entering the angels, disappeared with an agonizing scream. Sadly, the third angel fell to the ground and begged for mercy. Rather than quickly finishing their cruel work, the five angels began to taunt, spit on, and even beat the terrified angel, even while he cried out in agony. Finally, one of the five grabbed the hair of the trembling angel and spirit leaped away, pulling his defeated victim with him. Reflection, they up there in the upper heavens spitting on people. Oh my goodness. These fallen angels, reflection. What's really going on? I don't think they was trying to join Lucifer's team. Because if they was, then why did they pull out the flaming swords? Hit the like and subscribe button. This shit getting good. It says Corporal Joel leaned close to Malachi and whispered, "Until we are in Archangel Micheal's office, we trust no one." Agreed. The two waited until the remaining four attackers were down the street and out of the sight. Then Corporal Joel said, "Now we must move." Malachi fell in behind his companion, once more thankful to be in the company of angels whose discernment was so strong and comeback instance even stronger. Because Malachi instance ain't strong, baby. I can see right now Malachi was finna get his ass fucked up. Malachi, they already looking for you. They already looking for you, baby. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. You finna jump out there and you don't see these five fallen angels with flaming swords. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now they took one loss from your ass. I don't know if they ready to take two. Oh my goodness, reflection. What is going on? Well, and why do you think they over here spitting on this angel? Why y'all spitting on that damn angel? Lucifer didn't say nothing about the spit on their ass. But anyway, whatever. Let's keep on. Let's keep on. Ooh. It says, now you see what I mean when I say you can't be angels all the time. Look at these angels. Because when you think of angels reflection, you think of these angelic ass, you think of angelic beings. These, they up here in the upper heaven spitting on people. Lord, let's keep it moving. It says, back at the trade room, Lucifer stood intensely watching the revolving model of the six levels of heaven. Keep in mind, when people think of heaven reflection, they think it's only one level. It's not. We talk about this in another video, but I'm going to break it down in a separate video, probably tomorrow, reflection, and explain the each level of heaven's reflection. We in the lower part of heaven, okay? Now let's keep it going. We'll talk about that in another video. And now it says, as he shifted the view from one city to the next, he was able to see a noticeable change in the numbers of angels professing support for his cause. Still, the numbers were so grossly in the favor of the king, it seemed impossible for their efforts to succeed, even with the apparent advantage of flaming weapons. One by one, the watchers returned to report the results of their recruitment efforts. All fell well short of the number they pledged in exchange for all of Lucifer had promised to each of them. Even Samasar reported a number which, though the largest amongst the watchers, still fell short of his goal. So the reflection. It seemed like it's kind of hard for them to recruit some more angels. I said some more angels, some more angels. Reflection. Okay, they still falling short. These angels, they not trying to turn against Elohim. Let's see what's going on. It says Lucifer busts into a triad. You are supposedly some of the most well-respected angels in the heavenly places, and yet your efforts to pull others in to support our cause has barely made a decent in the odds against us. Must I remind you, our loss is cast. There is no turning back. Lucifer said, listen, once y'all joined over here in this fallen circle, if we don't take down Elohim, he's gonna cast our ass into over there with the volcano and shit, the lake of fire, whatever. It ain't no turning back. He already gonna kick our ass up out of the head. Well, I don't know, he gonna put him in the lake of fire, but he gonna kick our ass for sure out the upper heaven. It ain't no going back. If we don't take this shit over right here, then we gonna have to relocate somewhere else. Is this what you want? So I need y'all to put in just a little pinch of more effort around this motherfucker. Okay, hit the like and subscribe. But I think that's kind of what he was saying, something like that. I wouldn't know, but if I was, I think it would be something like that what he was saying to the watchers. Okay. Lucifer said all this fucking influence and you can't even pull nobody in. We over here trying to create an army. We are trying to create an army, baby. And you up here fucking up. Let's keep it going. Lucifer said, shit, am I going to have to go out here and recruit them myself? I done gave you flaming swords and shit. How the hell you can't win against flaming swords and they got iron swords? Shit, let's keep it going, reflection. Let's go. Okay, so it says, just when Lucifer was about to take his frustration out on several of the watchers, a drama ledge entered and announced, Sir, as per your request, I present Samasal and Moloch. Lucifer's demeanor changed as he elevated replaced anchor. Finally, two angels that I can count on. He moved to the angel's side and escorted them into the room. He shared the map of the heavens with the two angels and asked for each of their thoughts on how to change their fortunes. Moloch began, Sir, it looks quite daunting when one sees all six levels in every major city with equal importance. I'm afraid if taking them all is the goal, no amount of angelic support will be enough to succeed. Good thing for us, we don't have to take control of all of them. What we must do is still going to be indestructibly difficult. However, we can be victorious if we capture just two locations. In my opinion, Moloch said, listen, now we can't get all these things. We can't get everybody. But if we pick the right two, remember reflection. Sometime in a war, it ain't about how many angels you hit. It's about which ones you hit. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. So I think that's what Moloch trying to say. So let's keep it going. It says, several of the watchers smirked and rolled their eyes. Moloch growled, you may disagree, but you already have demonstrated you can't even deliver on what you promised. I have been successful at every turn, both in my service to Elohim and most recently to our new king. Moloch said, y'all sit over there and roll your eyes till they go all the way in the back of your head. But even with two flaming swords, y'all can't even recruit shit. You the watchers, north, east, south, and west, and y'all can't even recruit shit. Okay, listen. He's like subscribe. Now that's what Moloch and us saying. Listen. It says, Adromelech asks, which two locations must we take in your opinion? And why do you feel they are all we need to capture? It would be wrong to categorize these as all we need to take. After all, saying it that way implies that our task is made easier somehow. No, this will not be easy. However, it may require a force with fewer numbers to accomplish it. The two locations we must take are Archangel Michael's office and the Holy Mount. One is the center of the army of the host command and the control structure. According to our internal sources, and the others in the seat of sovereignty rule over all of the heavens. So he was like, listen, we can't get all these cities, but if we hit Archangel Michael office and we fuck around and get the control structure reflection, it's like the brain and shit, we get that right there. We good in the neighborhood. It's gonna be a domino effect. It's gonna be a domino effect. More like a little thinker in here. We got us a thinker reflection. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Now it says, Lucifer could see that many in the room still viewed the task as impossible. Given the number of angels they had recruited up to that point, the strategy did make sense. Lucifer applauded when he heard Malachi's plan. Simazals added, Lucifer, I believe there is a way to dramatically increase our numbers in short order. Though the Watchers have been successful in bringing some into the fold, there is really only one of us among us who has the pull to draw in the numbers that we need. The heavenly hosts do respect these angels, but they do not only follow you when it comes to casting their loss against Elohim. Lucifer shook his head, recognizing the error in his previous orders. He then said, you're right. I am the one who must convince the host to take up the arms against the king. But without Malachi's significant network and influence, how can we quickly bring together each angel and who can I sway in our cause? So they like, Lucifer, listen, you gonna have to get your ass up here and hold their hand. Listen, he said, listen, you the one with a lot of influence and shit. You the one with that strong like a rock. Okay, they gonna listen to you. So really, you need to get out there and recruit these damn angels. They ain't listening to our ass. Shit. Okay, listen, Lucifer, like, yeah, you probably right. If you want a job done, sometimes you gotta do it yourself. All right, hit the like and subscribe. But we over here talking about these fallen angels reflection before they fell from heaven. We talk about how they even got together in the fall reflection. Okay, let's see what's going on. Shit. It says, again, Simazars seem to have the answer. On the way here, Adromelech told us about your interview with Malachi. He told us about the various awards Malachi was presented with over the ages, about the rewards associated with those honors, and Lucifer cut off Simazars, and those from the departments who received similar rewards. We need to bring in other angels who were asked to come to the Holy Mount and to work with Gabriel's messengers as part of the King's Proclamation Award. They too have a vast network and are well respected among their peers. They may not individually be quite the star Malachi is, but combined, they actually may be larger. So Lucifer said, fuck Malachi. If you don't want to join with us, that's cool. We'll just go get some other angels just like his ass. Okay? Put them all together and they may even be stronger. Lucifer needs people with network and influence. Okay? That's what he's trying to do, reflection. Let's keep it going. Now, it says, Simasides replied, exactly. Adromelech disputed those names to the watchers and those they were able to recruit. I want those angels here as soon as possible. Adromelech disputed those names to the watchers and those were able to recruit. I want those angels here as soon as possible. KL asked, what if they refuse to come? Adromelech, what if they refuse to come? This is not a volunteer program at this point. If they refuse to come, be more persuasive. Lucifer leaned forward, scanning the many faces of his followers. Do you all understand what I'm saying? Shit, Lucifer said, listen, they already spitting on them, Lucifer. If you ain't know that, I'm just trying to tell you because I be telling shit. Because I be telling shit. I just want you to know they over there spitting on people. They over there listen. Listen, did you know your followers over here spitting on motherfuckers? Listen. Spitting on these angels' wings and shit. Let's keep it going. Yes, they did. They over there spitting on people. Anyway, let's keep going. They said, yes, sir, came the reply from the group. With that, the watcher's spirit leaped out into the heavens and into the faces of numerous unexpected angels. Shortly thereafter, under a great deal of desertions, those same angels produced many who Lucifer could address. Soon their numbers swelled with fresh recruits, even if some required more persuasion than others. Lucifer's spirit leaped to the balcony of the second floor of the satellite office of the Department of Worship, located in the third heaven. When he reappeared, he did so in the presence of Adromelech, Semisos, and Moloch. Together they walked to the edge and peered down into the street. Legion upon legion of angels, organized by cohorts, wrapped around the building and down the street until they disappeared between the satellite office of the Department of Fellowship Communication and the Department of Labor. As the angel of light gazed enthusiastically at the growing army, he addressed his three closest officers. He started with the directors of operations. Adromelech, you have now redeemed yourself. Not only have you proven your loyalty to me, but you have shown yourself capable of carrying out my orders. You brought me Semisars and Moloch to aid in our efforts. Well done. It's my honor, sir. I am always at your disposal. Moloch, your plan is brilliant. I want you to remain here and help implicate it across the heavens. Feel free to run any of your thoughts past me as we move forward. But know that you have my complete confidence. You are definitely an equal to Michael, if not even better. Reflection. Do you hear Lucifer over there? Putting up with the list, and he just told Moloch, then he just said Moloch, ain't that who he said? He told Moloch that he is even better than Archangel Michael. He said, listen, Michael, they put a lot on his ass. But Moloch, I believe you're a little better than him. You're equal to him, if not even better, baby. Oh my goodness. Reflection. It's, it says, Elohim never saw fit to make you an archangel. When all this is over, I will make you something even greater. Oh shit, reflection officer said, listen, Elohim didn't want to make you an archangel. He didn't want to make you part of the north, the south, the east, and the west. But guess what? After we get done taking this shit over right here, baby, I'm gonna make you something even greater. Something that you never, ever imagine you being. Ooh, reflection. What you finna make? What you finna make my walk? Let's keep it going. He says, thank you, sir. My loyalty to you knows no limits. Simasa, you have once more proven yourself to be a political judgment. You should now have followed through with the decisions to make you my chief of staff instead of circling back to Moloch. You truly are the best angel for the job. Will you now accept the role? Of course, sir. Whatever my king desires, that I will do. So, reflection, he gave Simsa's what's his name? Just a Malachi job. Remember, Malachi was the chief of staff, but Malachi found out that they was finna rebel against Elohim, and he ran away. He ran away with fiction, okay, with Corporal George. So now Lucifer gave his job to somebody else. Keep in mind, all the other fallen angels told Lucifer that his ass he wasn't cut out for the job. He wasn't. But anyway, let's keep going. It says, it's time. I know what I must do as well. Just as it took me to recruit this army, it can only be me who takes on Elohim at the Holy Mount. Moloch, take what you need to hold grounds against the heavens, but make sure you take down Michael and capture his officers. I will leave that all to you. I will take what I need and capture the Holy Mount. May our drive for independence and self rule carry us to victory. I look forward to being your king for eternity. As Lucifer turned to take command of the elements of his army that had raised, he heard the cry he'd always longed to hear from the heavenly host. All hail, King Lucifer. All hail, the angel of light. Lucifer raised a defiant fist in the air and shouted to his followers, "It's what I was created to be. It's who I am. I am greater than Elohim. I am the Most High." Ooh, reflection. Woo! Oh my goodness, chapter 16 to let us know, baby. Listen, listen. Oh my goodness. So let's recap what happened in chapter 16. Moloch, a Adromelech, and Semisols. This is Lucifer's. Listen, they his side. They right there on his side reflection. He done sent everybody out to recruit these angels. Okay. Now Malachi and Corporal Joel. Keep in mind, Corporal Joel is the one that came and rescued, helped Malachi get up out of there from under Lucifer's little black wing. Okay. So next thing they know, reflection. They don't know who to go to. They know they need to get to Archangel Michael quick. Keep in mind, Lucifer already got an army, Moloch and his army, going to take over all Archangel Michael shit. They finna take over all Archangel Michael shit, baby. Oh my goodness. Ooh, these songs was something else. Oh, I still can't get over them spitting on people. You know I don't like it. You know I don't like when people get spitting on people and shit. Reflection. Oh my goodness. So it's to the point now. It started out where they was just asking these other angels to recruit. You get what I'm saying? Come join our side. But now it seems like Lucifer, like, listen, this is an offer you literally can't refuse. And if you do, my angels is gonna beat you, hit you with these flaming swords, and spit on their ass. Okay, listen, this reflection. Oh my goodness, what is really going on? So do you think this is finna spread among the heavens that, listen, if y'all don't join Lucifer's team, then shit, you may fuck around and get hit with a flaming sword reflection? Do you think Archangel Michael has heard about the fallen ones? Do you think he know what's really going on, reflection? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is getting good. This is getting a little piece of good. Just a piece of good, okay? Now I'm finna take y'all into chapter 17. We're not finna go deep in chapter 17, but I'm finna read you a couple of pages now, all right? Now, the name of this chapter is The Leap of Faith. Now, this is from Psalms 32nd chapter, 7th verse. You are my hiding place. You preserve me from trouble. You surround me with the songs of deliverance. Shalom. Okay, reflection. This is I always do a little Bible verse to let you know, because sometimes it's not what you read, you got to understand what you read. Okay, so this is what this chapter is all about. Avoiding contact with the other angels made the route through the administration district take longer. However, it did prove to be wiser. On several occasions, Moloch and Corporal observed similar senses to the one they witnessed on the outskirts of the district. With only a short distance between themselves and their exit to what they hoped was a friendly space in the fourth heaven, Corporal grabbed Moloch and pulled him behind a crimson oak covering tree. Its broad branches stretched out in all directions, allowing a dense mist of crimson leaves to drape to the ground. It was the perfect cover from which a plan of approach to what should certainly be a well defended position, if it was already in the enemy's hands. Malachi pointed to the angel wearing armor and carrying a sword. There, in the alley, between the second and the third building on the left. Do you see him? Yes, you're right. That's now 15 angels in total. What we don't know is which side they're on. And since we don't know for sure, we can assume they ain't on ours. Corporal Joel gave Moloch an approving nod. I'm learning, whispered Moloch. Not Moloch, Malachi. Whispered Malachi. So Corporal Joel's over here teaching Malachi naive ass some shit, okay? He like, listen, you need to sit back, watch, and observe. Don't just go over here approaching these angels, because Lucifer's arm is getting bigger by the second. So we can't just go up to these angels thinking they on our side. We gotta approach every situation like these angels are already a part of the fallen ones, okay? So let's keep it going. It says, Corporal Joy abruptly signaled for silence. Moments later, two angels with flaming swords, them damn flaming sword angels, with flaming swords walked within a few yards in their hiding place. Malachi pressed his body as flat as he could against the ground to avoid detection. When these two angels moved beyond earshot, Corporal George adjusted for Malachi to make his way to a spot about 30 yards ahead behind a small shrub with the golden leaves. Unfortunately, in Elohim's kingdom, there is no darkness by which to conceal one's movement. Malachi began to slowly crawl towards the shrubs. He wanted to go beyond the reach of Lucifer warriors, but he had only enough energy for one good spirit leap. They tired, Reflection. Him and Corporal Joy, they tired, baby. They ain't even got the energy right now to fight these damn flaming swords, fallen angels. Listen, shit. It says he would have to make that count when he did use it, with no certainty that he could make it completely out of the disputed space in which they now found themselves. He decided to continue to scroll and crawl forward. He needed to be much closer to a certain to be certain he wouldn't fall short. As he crawled, he whispered, "Hopefully, we won't be detected before it's safe to leap." About halfway to the scrub, however, his worst fears were realized. What the fuck you think finna happen? Reflection. What's going on? What's finna go on? Oh my goodness, Malachi, don't let them get your head. Don't let them get your baby. Don't let them get you. Oh, Reflection, to like and subscribe, but I don't want them to get Malachi. They said, "What's sweet? I don't want them to get Malachi." Okay, let's see. Let's keep it going. It says, "Hey, what are you doing? Get up," shouted an angel. The commentation got the attention of two angels whose detection was just avoided. They quickly ran to join their comrade, flaming swords already drawn. Shit, they must be the fallen's. Reflection. Oh my goodness. Frozen in his prone position, Malachi looked away for a way to improve his situation. In the distance, four more angels with flaming swords were headed his way, quickly turning things from bad to worse. Woo. He scanned his surroundings looking for another place to hide, or at least one with a better potential for defense. Retreating to the oak was not an option. To do so would only place Corporal Joel in jeopardy. Corporal Joel told your ass, Malachi. He told your ass to look. You trying to spirit leap and crawl and shit and trying to hurry up and get to Malachi's office. Patience is key. Patience is key. So he can't even go back over there to his hiding place because that's what Corporal Joel is. If he go over there, the Corporal Joel fucked up too. Reflection. Oh my goodness. Malachi, listen. Oh, wait. It says, unfortunately, there was no hiding place he could easily reach without completely draining himself in the process. His only hope was to buy a little time. He thought maybe Malachi got to his feet and brushed himself off. He said in a commanding voice, "It's okay. Put your swords away. It's me, Malachi. Good job." The angels who had been sprinting his way slowed for a moment. One even put his flaming sword back in his shelf. The angels gave other a bewildered look, unsure of how to respond. "Who are you? Are we supposed to know you?" One angel said. One angel said, "Motherfucker, who is you? We don't know you. Liz, you better state yourself." He says, "I am Malachi, Lucifer's new chief of staff." "When did this happen?" asked one of the other approaching angels. "Actually, it just did. I spirit leaped into the strategically important position so I could hopefully determine who controlled it. Glad to see it's already in your hands and happy to see you're alert and prepared to fight to retain it. I'll make sure to include your names in my report when I deliver it to Lucifer." So he's trying to play the game. Smart reflection. He said he think he's still chief of staff. Let's keep going. It says several of the angels began patting each other on the back. One said, "Sir, you need to be more careful now. Coming out here alone is definitely not a good idea anymore. You're lucky we didn't attack you first and ask questions later because that's how they get down." It says, "I can see that now. Clearly, this wasn't my wisest move," asked Malachi. One angel looked in the direction of the shrub to where Malachi had been crawling. He called out, "Hey, Danielle, you just came from a Dromelech office, right?" From his concealed position, a large angel with black wings stood to his feet. Though young in appearance, the angel still displayed the common emblems of an archangel on his shoulders. As the archangel moved in his direction, Malachi got a queasy feeling in his stomach. Shit, Malachi said, "I hope he ain't finna blow the cover, baby. I hope he, oh my goodness, let's see." He says, "Oh no, I recognize this angel's face from the conference room." Ooh, reflection. Liz, you remember the conference room? That's when he did not. He told Lucifer he couldn't be a part of the army. He told Lucifer he could be a part of the army. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is cover finna get blown. He said, oh my goodness, let's keep going. He said, "It's you," cried Danielle, flaming his flaming sword and rushing at Malachi. The other angels, shocked by their leader's reaction, at first remained motionless. Despite his fear, Despite his favor, the archangel only covered a few yards before he suddenly stopped, letting out an agonizing scream and then disappeared into a burning cloud. When the smoke cleared, Corporal Joel stood where Danielle had been. Several of Lucifer's followers turned toward Malachi with their weapons drawn. When they did, Malachi yelled, "What are you waiting for? Get him!" The others, confused, the rebellion angels gave enough to give Corporal Joel a chance to close the distance on the two of them. Seconds later, flaming swords met flaming swords as Corporal Joel engaged one and then both of the rebellions at once. So Corporal Joel, keep in mind, he had picked up one of the fallen angels' flaming swords and shit. So Corporal Joel had came out the cut to help Malachi's ass because he knew once this angel right here Saint Malachi. Then the whole cover was from the blonde. That's been tell Malachi ass pieces. Reflection, I think so. Now let's see what's going on. It says, four more of Lucifer's angels moved quickly into position to attack the corporal. The odds were overwhelming. Malachi had to take a chance, or they were certain to be defeated. To his left, Malachi noticed one particular enemy angel who was completely focused on his comrades, and their comeback was the corporal. The angel screamed at Corporal Joel, "You fool! You should have run when you had the chance." The fallen angel's words turned opposites as he spurred his comrades on. With the fallen angels fully fixated on Corporal Joel's demise, Malachi's spirit leaped into action. Undetected by his targets, reappearing just behind the rebellious, Malachi quickly withdrew the unexpected angel sword from his sheath and thrust him through. There was no time for a scream, only an end to his ranting. He was simply gone, leaving his flaming sword in Malachi's hand. Lucifer ain't gonna like this. Remember, they said that one of the angels, when he seen Malachi or whatever, when Malachi was like, you listen, I'm the chief of staff, he put his sword up. Now, Lucifer told they ass, keep your swords drawn. I think he told him that reflection. This angel right here, he hard headed, he don't listen. And now his ass done fucked around and let Malachi get his flaming sword and demolish his ass with a reflection. Oh my goodness. So now, not only do Corporal Joel got a flaming sword, Malachi got one too. Now, shit, what was they doing? What was over here doing? Making flaming swords for y'all just pass out like candy and shit? Or does this look like Christmas, baby? You just ran here just giving flaming swords away to the enemy. Hit the like and subscribe button. I wonder what Lucifer gonna say about this. Let's keep going. It says, seeing their comrade dispatched by Malachi's removal, any doubt about the loyalty to their king's new chief of staff, the three rebellious angels moved quickly to the exact measure of revenge. As they broke formation and began to circle their target, Malachi did the only thing he really knew to do, baby. He spirit leaped to safety. Malachi said, "It's time to get my ass on up out of here." His attempt proved fragile and only drained what remained of his energy. He could manage only to fade from view for a moment, then reappeared a few feet away. Oh, trying to spirit leap away? You don't be seeming to get very far. A second of the angels added, "I think we need to take our time with this one." He didn't even give poor Moloch enough respect to attack him face to face. Spirit leaped behind him and stabbed him with his own sword. I agree. Let's destroy him slowly. Killing me softly with his swords. Yes, killing me softly with his sword. Reflection. Oh, they finna do it in. They say you weren't even angelic enough to hit him face on. You gonna stab him in the back with his own shit. Malachi, you a real be-ya. Why you acting like a be-ya? I think they were saying something like that. I don't even know. Reflection. I don't even know. I'm just saying if I was there, this probably the energy that they was giving off. They was like, Malachi, you ain't shit for that. Okay, so let's keep it. Malachi said, shit, it don't matter how you win as long as I win, baby. Shit, my life was on the attack. Y'all had flaming swords. Listen, I ain't give a damn if I stabbed him in the back, the side, the leg, the arm, the ankle, as long as his ass got up out of there. Leave. So Malachi said a win is a win. Okay, so let's keep it going. Hit the like and subscribe. But we talking about these fallen angels reflection. Okay, it says, your name will be cursed forever, said the third angel as he circled Malachi. Malachi screamed, you rebel against the king and you speak of respect? Stop with your tongues. If you mean to destroy me slowly, do it with your swords and not your words. Malachi talking to chick. He said, I showed that much respect to your friend. whatever his name was. Before he finished his response, Malachi noticed something strange. It wasn't just the angels who came against him were speaking slowly. Their bodies began to move in small, jerking motions before they stopped altogether. When he ventured at a glance at Corporal Joel, he and those he fought were like statues. Even the flock of gold, which soared ahead, appeared to be frozen in the sky, even while they remained aloft. All was silent and completely still. Do you know their names? Asked a calm and authoritative voice from behind Moloch, the one you stabbed with his own flaming sword. His name is Yukablach. Right now, he cries out in torment just beyond the eastern hills of the second heaven. And this one here, a Alpha Flan. I know all of your names because I created you. Malachi spun around to see the source of the voice, but there was no one. Bewildered, he said, there is only one creator, our king, Elohim. Anyone who would claim otherwise are just like these rebels. You speak wisely. Those are mine. Seek me and find me. Came the voice once again from the opposite direction. They have eyes which can still see and ears that can still hear. Can you still hear my voice? Can you still find me, Malachi? The young angel was perplexed. I can hear you, but who are you? He began to spin in a circle, frantically seeking the one who he called him. I am, as always, close by you, Malachi. I have never left you, nor will I ever leave you or forsake you. Okay, so who that sound like Elohim? That sound like Elohim is over here. You'll get what I'm saying. Do you think this Elohim reflection? Let's talk about it. It says it was then that he noticed something odd in the way the flaming swords of the soldiers who guarded him behaved. Only the flaming swords surrounding him flickered and waved to and from, more like ceremonial torches on the holy mount than weapons of rebellious. Immediately he fell to the ground and worshiped. Blessed are your eyes because they see, and your ears because they hear. The words came from all three flaming swords in perfect unison. Then, moving from one sword to the next in a fast succession, the voices said, blessed are the poor in spirit, and for these in the kingdoms of heaven. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. With his head still bowed, Malachi felt a gentle hand come to rest on his shoulder. He stood and looked up into the blinding light. In the blinding light, a cloud swirled around the light, shedding Malachi from the blinding radiance of Yahweh. So, reflection, what do you think about this? We got to stop right here because we at our hour mark. What do you think about these angels' reflection? Shit, Elohim came to save Malachi as right in the nick of time because he was finna get on up out of there, I believe. So, I don't know, but I think so, reflection. Now, make sure you join me back so we can finish chapter 17 because what do you think these fallen angels finna go back and tell Lucifer? They said, shit, Elohim came and shit, we could our flaming swords, we couldn't do nothing with them, baby. We couldn't do nothing with them, Lucifer. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Reflection, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, Ashe.